Because Waco, what an awesome contest in Central Texas. I can't wait to go over it. Let's put a cherry on it. Uh, Cherries are stupid. I don't like them. I am very tired from last night, but I'm happy to do this. Let's go over the BOA Waco contest and let's put a cherry on the entire fantastic contest that went down in Central Texas this past weekend. With that being said, good morning again, Daniel Valdez again. It's a pleasure and honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Let's get after it. On the first day of bandcation, my true love gave to me a Cedar Park championship. I see. Congratulations. And new, finally, after 23, I think 23, how long have they open? 23 years, something like that? Something like that. Congratulations to the Cedar Park Timberwolf Band. They're, believe it or not, this is true. I checked on it. The very first BOA Regional Championship. They have all the state titles in the world. They got all the finals appearances. They have Grand National. They have honor band. They've accomplished practically everything you can accomplish in scholastic band activity, except a BOA Regional Championship, and they finally got it last night because Waco. That's why. Let's go over the list real quick, and then we'll kind of talk about the contest a bit. First of all, thank you all so much for joining us on the live blog yesterday for the BOA Waco contest. We had some great responses there. Really appreciate it. And I hope that little link tree that we put in our Facebook, TexasBands.com Facebook page, I really hope that helped organize things. So if you wanted to jump from the Waco contest blog over to the area results blog, you were able to do that very easily. I think it works pretty well. So I hope we'll continue to do that for the area contests and stuff like that, because I got to do a bunch of recordings a day and post those things and make sure that everybody kind of gets their little thing. I don't want things to kind of bleed over and it gets confusing, and then I'm spamming you, and then you don't like me anymore or less, even though you don't now. But I'm kidding. So let's just get over the contest. Congratulations to everybody who performed at the Waco contest yesterday. Beautiful weather out there, not a cloud in the sky. I wish I could have been there, but because of work stuff that happened on Friday, I was literally traveling back and forth between Austin and San Antonio at times that I was not planning on traveling. So I wish I could have gone in person to the Waco contest, but you don't argue, as they say in Seinfeld. Oh, you don't argue with the body, Jerry. So let's go over the contest. 12th place, a lot of history made yesterday in Waco. 12th place, Liberal Arts and Science Academy, first BOA contest that they've ever attended. First BOA regional final. Coincidence? Not really. Excellent show. Congratulations to them in 12th place. 11th place, Burleson Centennial. Very much a crowd favorite with the percussion and the stage and everything. 10th place, Midlothian. Massive guard. Man, they were awesome. Rock Hill, 9th place. Congratulations. First time at a BOA contest. First time making finals. And you could tell. There's something going on there with Rock Hill. 8th place, Colleyville Heritage. They're going to be at the state marching contest, so they're going to be throwing down. Summit High School in 7th place, and again going to the state marching contest. Like I said, like we talked about last episode, you got a lot of these programs that are this is very much a tune-up contest for before the state contest starts on Monday. 6th place, Aledo High School. Man, that show is awesome. I love what they're doing, and they always sound so fantastic. 5th place, Hendrickson. Henny is back. Very much a crowd pleaser. Loved hearing Nirvana on the field. And I just love that ending with the block rotation at the end. And just awesome stuff. Fantastic stuff from Hendrickson. 4th place, Johnson High School. And we got to talk about this. This program, these guys opened 35 minutes ago. The school's only been open for 35 minutes in the history of its school, and they're already knocking back awesome placements and putting out great performances. And I gotta tell you, Johnson High School, thank you so much for what you all did. That I teased last week that the director messaged me and that there would be like a special surprise on the front sideline. Sure enough, if you saw it in the stands or you saw it on camera, there was a gravestone for Dan Pod's career. with the little cherry logo on top. Here lies Dan Pod's career. One nerd in too many. I didn't tell them to do that. I didn't pay any money to do that, although I may have to buy that prop off of them. The name your price. That's one we'll go to the negotiating table soon. But they actually created a prop. They put it on side one on the front sideline right next to the big storybook prop. I was freaking out, and people were sitting in the stands sending me photos of it and everything, and just thank you so much. Johnson High School, that's like one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me. So just thank you all so much, and I can't wait to see it in San Antonio, and I'll come by and take photos with it, and I don't know, lie in the ground next to it or something. I don't know, we'll do something weird with it. It'll be great. James Bowie, third place. Yeah, but excellent performances both in prelims and finals, and such a loving tribute to their school in third place. Second place, the House of Rouse. Talk about just knockdown, knockout, home run performances in prelims and finals. This is one of Rouse is becoming, I mentioned it on the blog last week. It's hard to say, and it's kind of silly to say that, oh, they're having a breakout year. These guys make state marching contests all the time, and they perform. They just keep getting better and better and better. But there's something about the way that they're performing now that is becoming very, very special. Very special. They did it in Austin. They did it at Texas Marching Classic, and they're doing it right now. Congratulations to Rouse in the second place finish at the Waco contest. Excuse me. And now first place. Finally, Cedar Park gets their first regional championship, and they did it in dominating fashion. All three captions won in finals. I mean, it's going to be, look, 5A state contest when it starts Monday. That is going to be one of the best 5A state contests in the history of UIL, in the history of the state. I can promise you that already, just the prelims contest. Now we get to finals, and those 12 programs are going to end up making finals for 5A state. That's going to be probably the greatest 5A contest, 5A finals contest in history. Then we got to go down. Now we got to, because I don't like to talk about competition too much, but we got to crown a bronze medalist. We got to crown a silver medalist. We got to crown a state champion. And now when you get down to that, it becomes even more difficult because you've got several programs that have a claim to the throne. And then you look at Cedar Park and what they did this past weekend. They're just unfazed. They're just unfazed with how they perform. Rain, no big deal. Lights went out. Remember a couple of years ago, the Icarus show when they were performing at Gupton Stadium and the lights went out and they still finished the show and it was still awesome? Nothing phases this program. I don't get it. I don't get how they're just able to perform and execute their program with such confidence, with such poise, and with such presence every single time, no matter where the venue is. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I've spent time in Cedar Park. I don't know if it's the water. I don't know if it's the Shakes custard that's across the street. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I'm just going to stop trying to understand it. I'm going to let that float out of my brain and just accept that Cedar Park, the Timberwolf Band, it's just a legendary program. And we can try to make heads or tails of it. We can try to dissect why they're so good or anything, or we could just sit back and enjoy the music and the motion. I think that's what we need to do. Congratulations, Cedar Park, on your first regional championship from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for your performances today. Not today. Feels like today. Thank you so much for your performances over the years, and just congratulations to them. Overall, such a great contest. And I told you, a lot of these 5A programs are going to show up and show out. Even programs that maybe aren't going to be performing at the state marching contest still were able to get to finals at the Waco contest and really try to put a bow tie and wrap up the season in a very positive way. So congratulations to everybody who performed at the Waco contest. Just excellent all around. I mean, great weather. because Waco didn't necessarily happen this year, hashtag because Waco, that's what I mean. I'm glad everything worked out the way it did. And just thank you to everybody who attended the event and performed out there. I mean, pretty good tune-up contest for those 5A programs, right? Pretty good tune-up programs, pro, performances for their 5A program. So for those that are going on to the state marching contest, we'll see you then. For those who seasons are coming up to or wrapping up to an end, hey, congratulations. I mean, I'm a fan. So Waco contest was very entertaining, especially the finals portion. And it's really odd because uh, typically at a BOA regional in Texas, you usually have probably about two uh, exhibition performances, like a Class A or a Class AA champion that didn't necessarily make finals. You usually see them in exhibition. I think this is the first time in a while that, or it's I know it's rare here in Texas, where there weren't any class exhibitions. Every class champion ended up qualifying as the top 12 and making it to finals. There weren't any Class A participants at this contest, which is it's it's interesting to not have a class representation there. But the Class 2A champions, Liberal Arts Science Academy, they were able to get into finals. So congratulations to them. Like I said, lots of history. You had first BOA regional champions from Cedar Park. You had programs that are literally just going to the BOA contest for the first time. They ended up making finals. You had programs that are making finals for the first time, even though they've gone to a couple of contests in the past. I mean, these are little stepping stones. These are little building blocks that you can wrap your season around and go, look, this is how we finished. Now next year, we can keep building on that. That creates momentum, and you can take that product and you can show it to your seventh graders and your eighth graders and in your district. And you can be, look, if you want to be a part of this awesome, we're here for you. We will absolutely show you how to perform like this and how to make music like this and how to make art like this. I've always said that the best recruiting tool a high school music program has is the previous year's marching band show. That's how you get people involved. That's how they got me involved. That's how Churchill got me involved. They rolled the giant TV out. They put a VCR. They hooked up the VCR. They put the tape in. It was the '98 Churchill Barber Show, and watched that. I was like, hey, that sounds good. I think I'll try that. And here I am talking to you on a Sunday morning. I am done here. Congratulations, everybody who was at Waco contest. Thank you so much for your performances. And I will see all of you whenever I can, whether it's at state, whether it's at super regional, whether it's at nationals, wherever you want to do. That's it. Because Waco, you didn't get me this time, Waco. You didn't get me this time. But I have a feeling that you and I are destined to do this forever. I'm done here. I will talk to y'all soon. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.